Check us out, check us out, check us out.
That's cool. You don't have to agree with my top five. That's fine. But this is my top five. So before I do my top five of NBA players, my favorite player of all times is my brother. He my blood brother, but he my brother, Kendrick Perkins. So yeah, he's gonna always be my top NBA player of all times. We went to high school together. He's from the great state of Texas, great city of Beaumont, Texas, man. So we went to high school together. So I'm gonna tell a small story on when I first met Kendrick, man. My first time meeting him was in 8th grade. I played 8th grade basketball. So my coach comes up to me. He was like, "Hey, Maarcus, the guy you holding today, he's pretty big. He's pretty tall. You know what I'm saying? So just play your best. He's pretty good." So I'm like, "Okay, man, I ain't worrying about nobody." Cause I was like maybe 6'1", maybe 6'2", maybe 6'1" in maybe 8th grade. I was pretty tall. I was tall on my team, so I played center on my team. So shout out to my team in a way. Jeremy McAfee, Eric Thomas, Jared Westbrook, Anthony Good, Anthony Collins. Anthony Collins played pro ball for the Bengals. He went to Central High School. Shout out to him. We had a squad. Anthony Good, Michael Johnson. I can't think of my man's name. He was the shooting guard. He's real skinny. His name what's his name? James or Eric Eric or Jeremy. Y'all know I'm talking about, man. Y'all listen to this. Let me know what's his name. I forget his name, but he was dope too. But anyway, I had to hold it. He said you got to hold this. Coach Lee. Shout out to Coach Robert Lee, my our head coach. He told me you got to hold this tall dude. So I was like, man, whatever. So we sat in the stand. We watched the girls play first. Every time we about to play, we always watch the girls play first. So we didn't stand watching them play, and the team came in. So they coming in, I'm like, okay, whatever. And the last person that came in, man, he had to duck in the door. I'm looking like, oh man, so I'm scared. I ain't gonna lie, I'm scared. So he comes in, I'm like, all right. So we goes in the locker room. I'm shaking. I'm like, I gotta hold this dude. So it's cool. We do games going on. I think I scored 6 or 8 points this game. I was a rebounding and defensive guy, so I didn't score a lot of points. I was like a Draymond, like a Dennis Rodman type player, you know. I got it in there. I got in dirty, you know. Like if I play the NBA right now, I would give Draymond. I'd give him a hard time because I do a lot of talking and I get under your skin. So I didn't score a lot of points, but I think I scored my last basket. And I'm running down court. And I accidentally tripped Kendrick, and he falls. Man, like the crowd was like kind of chuckling a little bit. He gets up and he was like, "You tripped me again, you beep beep beep. I won't beat your beep." I'm like, "Yes, sir." I ain't know what to say, man. I was like, "All right." So the whole game, I didn't even regard him. He was just going. I was like, "Hey, I ain't gonna guard this dude." So it was my first time meeting Kendrick, and we went to the same high school. And the following year, he kind of remembered that game. He kind of remembered, I think. I don't know. He probably did. I think he remembered it. But he was talking, man. We talked about the thing. We went from 9th grade. I knew him, 10th, 11th. So he was a cool dude, man. Kendrick was a cool dude. He told us in I think our junior year about LeBron James because they played on the same AAU ball together. So he told us about LeBron James. I'm like, man, whatever. I'm just doing nothing. So that following year, that's when LeBron came on TV, man, in high school. For St. Vincent Mary's, I don't know the name of the school, but you know. So he was playing there. So he and LeBron was dope, man. He was a beast in high school, man. He still is a beast. He's the best player in the world right now. So that was my first time meeting Kendrick, and he told us, man, senior or junior year about him going to the NBA, and nobody I knew. I think he's the first person to ever go to the NBA out of Beaumont, Texas. I think I don't know. I had another guy went to Lamar was dope. Was BB Davis. I don't think he went to the NBA that I know of. But Kendrick, to me, my knowledge right now, he was the only one to go from Bowman. So he told us that, and I seen around that time. That's when Tim Duncan was in his groove. Chris Webber was dominating. Kevin Garnett was dominating. I'm like, right out of high school, you got to go against those guys, Kendrick. I ain't say I doubted him, but I was like, that's gonna be hard. Just go college, kill in college like you did in high school, then go to the NBA because he was supposed to go to Memphis, but he went straight out of high school, man. And I remember the day he got drafted, man. We were watching the draft, and I think he was a 26th pick of the first round, and they called his name. He wasn't there, but I was like, dang, he's really gonna do it, dude. I was hyped. I was like, yeah. So we was really hyped, man. So that next day, I think the next day I went to the mall with some friends, and Kendrick was in the mall. He had a whole bunch of people around him because they know he's going to the NBA. It was all talking to him and everything. And me and my homeboy, we was walking. I knew him, but I gave him the what's up. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to be like a groupie, so I was walk past him like, hey, Hall. We talked about we called people our last name. We don't do the first name, so it was always our last name. So he was like, oh, come here, man. So he gave me his number, man. He said, this is my number, man. I want you to keep in touch with me, man. I want good people, you know what I'm saying, keep me grounded. So I was like, I was shocked. He gave me his number and keep in touch with him. I'm like, that's crazy, man. We were cool, but we wasn't cool. He had his homeboys, his teammates. He hung around. We took class together. And we kind of talked like that, but we wasn't like kicking like that. So for him to do that, man, that was real big of him, man. I really appreciate him doing that, man. Excuse me. And and then when I graduated, I went to Phoenix, and he went to Boston, and he playing for the Celtics, and I texted him, and we kept in contact, and he like, hey man, you coming to my game tonight? He was in Phoenix. I was like, yeah. He said, how many tickets you need? For at least a good 8-9 years straight, he gave me tickets when they came to Phoenix to play the Suns. He gave me multiple tickets. It was an honor, man, for me to even know him. So I just tell people, yeah, hey man, I'm going to the game tonight. You want some tickets? They're like, real? Perk? I was like, he was like, he used to give me tickets all the time, man. I was really hyped. I was really proud, man, to be his friend, man. I really appreciate. If you hear this, Perk, I really appreciate you always giving me tickets, man. I always been the same person, always been cool. I really appreciate it, man. I never met his kids, so I want to meet his kids one day and his wife, his beautiful wife, man. So he gonna be on my podcast. I'm gonna say it now. He'll be on my podcast too, man. So I want to say thanks, man. I want to just give you a shout out to Kendrick. Like I said, I thank you for everything, man, you did, and give me tickets. Always been cool. My going to games and watching your high school buddy play, man, in the NBA, man. That's like one of the greatest feelings, man. It's so cool. He was always humble, and he was. The world knows who Kendrick Perkins is, man. He was one of the best down in the post defenders they were, man. He was a great player. He got him a championship in '08, man. So with the Celtics, and he's my boy, man. So.